Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. What is live stream number 28 as we continue our journey through the game. I completely forgot what I was saying just then. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows live stream number 28 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from Tuesday morning stream. Now, I need to apologise for yesterday, first and foremost. Most of you that have been with the channel a while know we have days where the pain that I'm under every hour of every day gets to a point where it's unmanageable. No matter what painkillers I take, no matter what I do, there is times when it just gets to that point where I cannot cope. And yeah, that was yesterday. That was the night before and most of yesterday. So apologies for having to not stream, but when you're in that kind of situation where I can't control the pain, I can't get it under control, there's no point streaming because I'm not going to be with it. I'm not, so most day curled up in a ball on the sofa trying not to cry. So yeah, frustrating. And I know everyone says, "Oh, you don't need to apologise. It's all good." I know that, but at the same time, it annoys me because the channel's going from strength to strength, and then something like that happens and it puts us back weeks because that'll mess up our consistency essentially. So it's frustrating from that regard. But I do appreciate the really kind messages. Thank you very much for those. It is very much appreciated. But we're back to today. So
everyone knows this game is fake.
Actually, this is last day and it's like mega viral because the developers took the fake games and all the ads and made it into a real game.
No way, I gotta try this.
Adverts before I can even look at my own stream. So I'm just taking the sound essentially. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought, and it's twice today so far. I've lost my train of thought. Let's just listen to my little boy.
That's cool now. Love you.
There we go. He's at school, which is good. Yeah, it's also when we have days like yesterday where I'm just in bits and can't move or do anything without enough crying and pain. My little boy struggles with it. He kind of doesn't understand. He does understand. He's old enough to understand. He knows obviously the injuries and stuff, but it's like he wants to help. He wants to do something to help, and there's nothing he can do. And it's trying to explain to him, look, it's just we're going to have bad days. That's the thing. It's going to happen. It's just, like I say, it's frustrating from my side, and I hate setting down a schedule, just setting down days with streaming times and stuff, and then having to go back on that and go, actually, can't quite manage it today. It's just one of those frustrations, and it's never going away. It's always going to be a frustration we have. But yeah, it's one of those. I'm just in that kind of mood to moan at myself, tell myself off essentially. But okay, so we've lost the day. That's fine. We know Roadcraft is starting on Tuesday morning, live on release. So we need to think about how we're going to plan this. My thinking is we do the missions we have in the objectives, the big groups. So the Betrayers is going to probably be our first train of thought, and focus on that and clear things around us if we're doing things near them. And then we'll see where we're at. The Louis Foire missions, the missions that were added in after the patch last week, the plan is we start those tomorrow morning. Make that our first thing tomorrow. So we've done the newest missions, but let's focus on the objective board today is my plan. I'm also thinking we may not do all 5 streams of Roadcraft. There's still quite a bit to do in this. Come Roadcraft releasing Tuesday, we may still do this 1 or 2 days a week just to keep it going. Mainly because I also know at the end of the month there's a new update coming. So it's one of those. We're going to try and balance this as best we can. And obviously in June we have Death Stranding 2 releasing, which we plan to do on release as well. So we'll see how we go there. We're 95 hours and 20 minutes in as it stands. I didn't actually say anything, but if you missed the live stream on Tuesday, I'll just quickly read my blurb of what we did. We focused on the Kyonria missions and the Hunters in Key. We learned more about the Winter Raiders, and in fact we can't deal with them until it's winter, strangely. We did a duel to avenge a sensei before we met Rin. Yeah, before meeting Rin. And we also saw a sensei be killed, and we had to go and deal with that as well. We took out a castle while taking down one of the betrayers at the end of the stream as well. And that's kind of where we left Tuesday morning stream. So, let's have a plan for today. I think it is important to have a plan to a degree, otherwise we're just not going to achieve much. That's the thing. So, let's have a look. The next person for us to assassinate, we have already got marked up. We did that at the end of the last stream on purpose. So we knew where we was going for that next. We are currently, where are we? I've lost my train of thought. We're here. So the last person we took down was there. There is actually a food vendor here we need to go and do first. So if we, yeah, fast travel to our house. I'm going to track that. Fast travel to our house. And then head south. We'll quickly grab the food vendor. That's another side quest we need to do. The betrayers are all Yasuke missions, essentially, aren't they? So that's something we're going to have to deal with. It's going to be a lot of Yasuke while we do the betrayers. We'll have a look at that in a second. Checking codexes. So the betrayers are these missions down here. These are the people that betrayed Oda Nobunaga at the end, and allowed what's his face, Mitsuhide to take control. These are the people. We've taken out 2, and as I say, these are all going to be Yasuke missions essentially, unless it tells us otherwise. Winter Raiders, we've got to wait till winter, and then we've got to do all of those in one shot. And then we've also got the students that are avenging the Ox. We'll probably use Noe for those, to be fair, just to vary it up a little bit. Although I think we have to duel some of these people rather than just assassinate. No, it says assassinate. But yeah, I think we're going to focus on the betrayers first and foremost, I think, is the plan. Right, let's quickly go and grab this food thing. As I say, we still need to clear things as we go, and try and complete some of these side objectives as well, like food, crests, pictures, that kind of stuff. So we're not ignoring any of that stuff. It's difficult to try and keep a good flow going, that's the thing though. But yeah, betrayers are the focus, until we get to winter at the very least. Do we need to store anything? Wow, we've got a lot of stuff on us. Okay, might as well store everything now. At least that's then done. Obviously, 60 is max level. We're not quite there yet. Although we're not far off, I don't think. Probably 56 as it stands. But we are getting closer to the max level. Once we're max level as well, it'll be a case of they're maxing out the weapons, all legendary weapons, if we've got the stuff to do so. Would be my thinking. That one. Some of these helmets. First mate's helmet. There's some. The game has some really nice gear. I know. I'm not really into gear that much. It does have some really nice gear though. Crazy Iceman. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I did. Wasn't as bad as made out. The only thing vision was so blurry. Oh really? Why was it so blurry? Is that a normal thing for you, or is it just what happened in the test, or what? Yeah, it wasn't just sleep yesterday. The pain had gone through the roof overnight, and I spent most of the day curled up in the fetal position, trying not to cry my eyes out in agony. It was just ridiculous. And I know we have days like but it's annoying. It just sets us back so much, and then I spend the whole day just down in painkillers all day and get annoyed with myself. That's what annoys me. There's 2 new ones on that. There we go. I just end up getting annoyed at myself. I think that's the biggest issue. Right, food vendor is what we're looking for now. We can quickly find this guy, at least, and that's another food item picked up. I don't know how many food items we need to pick up altogether, to be fair. Found him. Didn't take long, did it?
Resentment can grow quietly without much warning after a storm. Mushrooms can too.
But how are you, all in all,
She
Crazy
like
Iceman?
it?
Hope you're well.
This is something now I would like.
There we go.
Smells like the earth.
Shiitake. I hate eyes. I don't even look in people's eyes. I've never been a fan of eyes. That to me is just horrible. Food in Japan. So we just picked up shiitake. Using a variety of recipes, shiitake yields different qualities based on the seasoning, which it's after basically mushrooms, essentially. That's a new food item we just picked up. Now that's done, we can now head down to Key. We're looking for the betrayer. There we go. Assassinate Endo Tomiyasu. We can go to our house and then head straight towards him and take down the first betrayer of the day. Because we're Yasgate, we're not going to go in and try and do a proper assassination. You know, he's not going to do a jump down assassination, everything similar like that. We're going to go in and kill the guy. Any way it comes up with us, that's the way we're going to do it. Do need to quickly just check contracts. Every time we head to a shelter, we need to check a contract. Just in case anything new. So locate new legendary chest there. Right, so he's at the temple. And that's all we kind of know, he's at the temple. Let's go and kill him. Endo Tomiyasu is the person we're after. The third betrayer for us to take down. Is he actually? He's not actually there, is he? Why does it say that's him? That's interesting.
Hidemasa, I thought you wished to keep your hands clean of this killing.
I did, but circumstances required swift action, and I knew not how to reach you in time.
What circumstances?
Tomoyasu had letters that he threatened to give Lord Hideyoshi. Letters from Lord Nobunaga to me.
Military secrets?
Personal letters. Lord Hideyoshi can ignore rumors, but he could not accept the proof that Lord Nobunaga held me in higher regard.
Let us leave before we are discovered. We can reflect upon the past later.
We shall part ways here then.
Okay,
No more
so
secrets.
Tomiyasu's been
If you
killed for
wish
us.
for more information, or anything else, you know where to find me.
We've leveled up, level 57 as well. The quest has taken a little change there, so we need to go and speak to him. So I can catch up for a second. So, it seems that he killed him for us. That's not the mission, is it? Legendary chest. But there's more to it, it seems. Now, I'm pretty sure we had a weapon here. We couldn't. Yeah, there we go. Naginata there. Ronin's Naginata Swiftness is the one we couldn't use till just now. Objective-wise, people of Omi. We've got a new person now on the list of people. Hori Hidemasa. Hidemasa is a samurai of legendary beauty, highly skilled in all the warrior arts. His company was sought after by many powerful daimyo, but no one had commanded his loyalty more fully than Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga was not brought down by a more powerful foe, but by the disloyalty of those he trusted. Some acted against him, others simply let it happen, all sharing the guilt. So as part of the Betrayer's missions, we need to speak to Hori Hidemasa. And if we go down here to the Betrayers, Endo Tomiyasu knew everything about anyone serving Nobunaga, including who could be brought. He sold the information to Michihide for a large sum and advance warning of the attack on Honnouji. He lost his head attempting to blackmail Hideo Hidemasa. So we do have the location of the next one, or we don't actually. Satagenta is the next betrayer we're after, but we need to go and speak to Hori Hidemasa first. So where do we need to go for that, is the question. We're there. Where's... I can't see where the mission is, to be fair. Normally you'd see a little blue thing come up and that's... I'm kind of gone away from where the mission is. I can't see it. What I might do is move... Okay, so it's that way... 5,000 kilometers, so it's all the way over here somewhere. Where's he going to be? Wow, it's a long way north. I was going to say, I can't see going north. Where is he? Where's this mission taking us? I don't... It's weird that I can't see it. As I say, normally you'd spot it fairly quickly. It's all now bar at the top, but I can't see actually when we come onto the mission, onto the map, I can't see where he is. Strangely. Never had this issue trying to spot someone on a mission before, to be fair. Okay. See, it says 6,000 meters north, essentially. I just can't seem to see where it is. That's the new missions there. We'll deal with those in due course. Like I say, the new missions that were added in the update, I think we'll look at tomorrow. We've got Nagahara. There's a painting in there as well, to be fair. I can't see where this guy is at all. What I think we should do is fast travel. There's a house there. We'll buy that house and we'll fast travel to Shiotsu. We haven't really done much in Shiotsu before. And then from there, I'm hoping it'll show up on the map where we're heading, because it just seems weird we can't see it. Weirdly, I still want to complete stuff around us when we're in a location, but obviously focus on these betrayers as well. But yeah, this one's a bit weird. I don't see why we can't see it. The other side effect I had was because I had low vision headaches and I just saw. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not surprised, to be fair, Crazy Ashman. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm bad with eyes as it is. I don't. You probably never noticed, but I never look anyone in the eye properly. I've always had an issue with eyes, so I never actually look at someone directly in the eyes. I couldn't tell you what colour eyes my other half has. I don't look at people in the eyes. Never have done. But a lot of people don't notice that I don't do it either. Right, how far away? See, it's still saying 5,000 meters. I don't understand this. Okay, I wonder if we untrack the mission. Retrack. Will it show up now? Something's not right here. Something's not working. Oh, there he is. Now the mission now shows up. There we go. Finally. Okay, we can fast travel the house over here. Something wasn't quite working there, it seems. Oh, we had to unattach the mission and reattach. Sometimes that happens. So 57, 3 levels away from max level as well now. I wonder if you can get enough XP to actually max out all the mastery points. Because we're still a long way off maxing out every mastery. And then we've got the hidden skills there. But if max level is 60, do you still earn points, I wonder? So hopefully we'll find out in due course. Let's quickly just check if there's anything new to add to the map. It's always worth a check every time we go somewhere like this. No. Right, let's go and see Hori Hidamasa and see what he knows, because obviously he's hiding something. He wanted to not get involved in taking down the betrayers, but he then did take down Tomiyasu. because supposedly had dirt on him. He tried to blackmail him. Now, when he said that Nobunaga held him in higher regard, I think there's more to that. Like in a romance kind of way. It sounded like there was something else more to that. But let's go and find out from the horse's mouth himself.
Greetings, Hori Hidemasa. Do you have more information that might lead me to Lord Nobunaga's traitors?
I will share with you all that I know.
I know what I must do. I wish we had time to get better acquainted.
As do I. But time must bow.
I'm guessing in the non-canon
For
playthrough,
now, at
that
least.
would be a romance storyline as well. Judging by how they're talking to each other, I think that's a romance storyline. Okay, so he's now given us some more information. Assassinated traitors is back on again. And now we have information on all the traitors now this time. In fact, he's found out where they all are. Well, that makes things a little bit easier, doesn't it? Okay, Sata Genta is our first one. He is the inside man at Hanoji, weakening Nobunaga's defences from within. Denied his promised promotion, Genta was forced to accept reduced rank in Hideyoshi's army. So someone that probably didn't get what he wanted out of the deal of helping take down Nobunaga, then, to be fair. Maybe someone we may not actually end up killing. So he is an Omi. He provides security for Kechi Castle. Omi is... I'm trying to think what Omi is. Omi's here. Azuchi Castle is this one here. We still need to clear this out. So we might try and do 2 birds, 1 stone here. He sleeps at the Nobutada estate. Okay, so we know he's there, essentially, don't we? That is the big old castle. This guy sleeps here, supposedly. There's also a picture to pick up as well. We might as well take the castle down while we're here. And we'll go in as Yasuke. So my thinking is, we're just going to bulldoze our way through, essentially. Let's go to the pagoda as a starting point, though. So we're going to assassinate him, take down the Daisho, the 4 of them in there, grab the painting, kill everyone. Viewpoint said we grab as well if we can. And go from there, really. The only thing I'd better check is Yasuke is on our Animus. Yes, Yasuke's active. Okay. Is there a hay bale somewhere? So Azuchi Castle, we're going to work our way up, killing everyone in the process, and assassinating Sata Genta at the same time. He will be somewhere in there, providing security. It's not night time, so I doubt he's going to be sleeping at his residence. Although we do have that address as well, to be fair, which is nearby. No hay bale or thing of leaves, is there? It's always the funny moments if you can get him to jump off into leaves and things. Oh, there is down there. Okay.
Too many haystacks around here anyway.
I do love throwing Yasuke off these high areas. So much fun. Right. Obviously, we want to be a bit careful going in. I don't want the alarms going off really quickly if we can avoid it. Let's go arrows. Make sure we've got silent arrows on. We'll see what we can do. Now, there was also, they were saying he sleeps in an area nearby, doesn't he? Is it worth, I wonder if it's worth checking that out first. The Nobutada estate, coming up on our left-hand side. Supposedly, Sata Genta sleeps there. It's not night time though. And there's no blue marker showing. A bit of gold there, but no blue marker, essentially. So we can ignore that then. Which means he's back. He's actually at the castle itself. There'll be a point it won't allow us, I will say, we're not meant to go further. When that happens, we have to start being a bit more wary and taking everyone down. for talking. Oh, you were looking at me. Yeah. No, no one ever does. I've always, no one's ever asked questions about it. I've always managed to get away with it. But yeah, I just don't do eyes. Never have done. Little training. Got to be a bit careful of those to train. Don't want to get them involved if you can help it. Right, we've got a couple of guards here. Day show there. Day show there. And again, we've still got to find our man as well we're after. There's an alarm just there, as you can see. There are 4 day show to take care of. We're not allowed here, are we not? Okay. I know Yasuke's not the best climber, but we'll try and use some height to our advantage. My thinking was get across here. Well,
If I am seen, they will come for me.
he missed the jump, admittedly, but he managed to save it. Right, thank you for the white colours, much appreciated. Oh, he can't crouch when he's there, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Wasn't the plan, there's lights there. Okay, we're too far away. I know I can hit that, but I want a normal arrow, ideally. They will be investigated by the day show. We may be able to take him out, though, as he comes looking, to be fair. I'm hoping we can. A nice headshot. I can. It looks like we can take him out. We get the shot. Come on, give me the shot. Ah, come on. Flashed up momentarily there. As a one-hit kill, or a one-shot kill. Where's the other? The other day she was here as well, wasn't he? Oh, he's there. Right, one day show down. Try and take these down before they alert anyone else. There we go. I'm still alerted. Who did I alert? I don't know who else saw us there. Someone did. I can hear someone, but can't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, there we go. Right, so everything in this first part is now taken care of. So we grab what we can from here. Obviously we need to refill arrows as well. One danger down at the very least. Haven't seen our man either yet, that we're trying to deal with. And one day show still to deal with there. Day show down. Good normal arrows. I don't want to waste silent arrows unnecessarily.
There's something
I don't think they're calling for reinforcements anytime soon, are they? Right. Chest here. Could do with a quiver, really. New helmet. We'll have a look at all gear once we've taken down the castle and everything associated with it. There's a thing in here as well. Sorry, sir, but what afford you tell people we're here? Even with the lookout, there's no. I thought there'd be a quiver or something, but nothing. And there's only gold over there. I'm not overly worried about that at the minute. I think we want to focus on the task at hand. They're going to investigate. He is. Okay. Kind of saw us there, which was a bit of a mistake.
I better do a round.
I think normal arrows take so many to take someone down. Silent arrows we know can do it really quickly. Or what you can get a one-hit kill if you get it on straight in the head, but it's the other arrows are just not worth it a lot of the time. You only get 5 in total, it seems. So I actually can't just done feet. Oh really? Wow. Yeah, feet. A lot of people don't like feet, to be fair, do they?
I saw something.
Didn't see him there till the last minute. Lucky we managed to catch him there. Did not see him. Right, we can refill arrows here as well. I've said this before, but just in case you aren't aware and you're playing this yourself, don't just go to these arrow refills once. It doesn't refill all your arrows fully. You need to go more than once to get all your arrows refilled. Right. Arrows full. We're still at the outskirts of the castle, 2 Damios down though. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. A day show, sorry, down. One will probably be in the main castle itself, and then one we need to find. Plus, we still need to find Sato Gento's here providing security somewhere. Oh, he actually said security for the harbour. Well, I'm guessing the harbour's there. I hadn't actually thought of that. Okay, so I don't think it's going to be in here then at the castle itself. He sleeps at the estate here, but he's going to provide security there. Okay, so we are in the wrong location for Satagenta, but while we're here, we'll clear this anyway. It's me not. I didn't read it fully 100% right by the looks of things. I thought he was in the castle itself, but he's not. Okay, well in that case then, don't think we're going to be able to climb up here, are we? We've got to find a way into the castle, because that's as much as we can do with Yasuke really that way, as we can't climb any higher. We're not meant to be here either, so if we get seen by people like those there, they will attack. Trying to see what skills we have. We put skills on for the bow. I never really used them. Let's have a quick look at these bow skills and just see what we can use. So this one here is time slows down around for 10 seconds while aiming. This one, shoot 4 arrows at closest enemy, dealing 20% ability damage each time while evading incoming attacks. Are they the only 2 we've put on? We can put on shoot a powerful arrow at an enemy. They're just different types of arrows. Okay. Release R2 when the bow flashes. So we've got the 2 skills we cannot have on. So I'm just saying there's a couple. There's 2 of those we can't kill. Him we can. I don't know if they'll tell people. That's the only thing. And we don't want an alarm. Okay, okay. More concerned about setting off an alarm there than anything else, really. Right, civilian. Remember, we can't kill civilians. We've got to be a bit wary of where people are. More than anything else. I don't want to kill civilians anyway. But I also don't want the civilians and these people to go and report you to the soldiers. So trying to avoid those at the same time. Okay. Can we see? Oh, that's the other thing I've not been looking for. White spots. The white spots are where the day shows are. I can't see any as it stands. But at least that's a few enemies taken care of. Trying to keep an eye out as well for any alarms. Saving my silent arrows because I don't want to waste them on normal guards. I think save them for the day shows would be the right thing to do here. I've got two here. What I might do, slow down time. Slow down time there just to allow us the time to get the shots away. Right, who saw us there? Someone's coming. Several are coming, in fact. As long as there's no alarm, we're okay. Where are they? There he is. Oh, he's got a Teppo. Okay. I think we're safe from guards for a minute. Can't see. I'm looking around for the white spots to tell us where the day show are. We've only done 2 of 4. I'm not seeing them, strangely. Thought by now, I know you won't see them if you're close enough either. Oh, there's something there. What's that? Oh, it's going to tell us a little bit about Azuchi Castle. Always nice to have a pause in the killing just so we can learn a bit about what we're destroying. Okay. Azuchi Castle was built between 1576 and 1579 by Oda Nobunaga, 199 meters above the eastern shore of Lake Biwa on Azuchi Hill, the castle's namesake. So actually Nobunaga built this castle. Wow, okay. Not physically by hand. Nobunaga lived there from 1579 to his betrayal and death in 1582 and designed it to be the most imposing of its time. Its design was an impressive combination of plain and mountain castles, including a 32-meter main donjon, the first such structure of its kind in Japan. This tower stood above an enclosure of massive stone blocks, was surrounded by the residences of Nobunaga's vassals, who were arranged along the slopes in order of importance. So if you lived at the highest point of the slope, more important than the lowest person on the slope. There's a saying, isn't there? Shit rolls downhill. I'm guessing that's why they're on the hill and order of importance. Yeah, with the highest ranking vassals living closest to the castle. Below, Nobunaga attracted merchants and craftspeople by decreeing the area is free markets, and a town of a few thousand people developed. Within the enclosure where Nobunaga and his close circle lived, the partitions and sliding doors were decorated with paintings by the best artists of his time, notably Kano Itoku. The castle was located about 50 kilometers from the capital, in the heart of. There's a bit of a spelling issue here, or a grammar issue. It actually does say in the heart of a strategic region facing Ekizen and was agriculturally prosperous and well suited for trade. After Nobunaga's downfall, the castle was burned to the ground for unknown reasons. By the end of the 20th century, only ruins remained. Wow, that's a shame. From 1989 forward, surveys and archaeological excavations and restorations have been carried out in an attempt to picture what this formidable fortress was like in its prime. So, for some reason, they burnt it down after Nobunaga's demise. I'm guessing because they don't want people to remember Nobunaga. You'd think someone like Mitsuhide would just get rid of it, so no one could remember him for what he tried to do. Right, I love reading those. I think it gives so much information. Right, we're looking for 2 white spots, essentially the final 2 day shows for us to deal with. Right, let's try another skill.
Full of
Would you run towards someone who's got a bow trained on you, with arrows ready to fire? I'm not sure I would, to be honest.
This is my chance.
Someone's coming for us, I can't see where they are though. No!